Narcodex here with another video. Back with some Heavy Rain. I wasn't sure today if I wanted to stream here or try and stream on my Pokemon channel. But I decided, Pokemon channel with the streaming is having a bit of difficulty, so I might as well just stream here. So previously on Heavy Rain I had a lot of fun. It wasn't finished installing, so I think I only streamed for like an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. I do want to try and stream a bit longer. So yeah, I streamed for an hour and 12 minutes, so let's continue. Sorry about that. Reminder, press and hold the indicating button simultaneously until they disappear. No thank you. So I believe now we're meeting the third character that we'll be able to play as. Last time we met the father, and now we met the private detective, and now we're meeting a policeman, I believe. I guess we'll see. Good evening, officers.
The zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Agent Norman Jayden, FBI.
You got a badge or something, Mr. Jayden?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Look at me, boys.
Check.
I'm the
You can
FBI.
pass.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
I saw him arrive earlier. He's here somewhere.
Thanks.
Whatever happened here must have been like very bad. So many police and ambulances.
Video memo recording. Agent 47023, Norman Jayden. Tuesday, October 4th, 2011. Time is 8:14 a.m.
2011, we have those glasses. I didn't know that I was actually taking them off. I thought there was something else.
Unrelated to the investigation. I'm looking for Lieutenant Carter Blake. Thanks.
He's over there.
Airy comment. Sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Hey! You there! What are you doing?
Lieutenant Blake? I'm Agent Norman Jayden from the FBI. I went by your office this morning. They told me you'd be here.
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Well, are you coming, Jaden?
No.
So, what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami killer. Any news on the coroner?
He's on his way, Lieutenant.
We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, fuck's sake.
Has the body been identified?
No, not yet. We should know more later today.
There are a lot of people on the crime scene. Aren't you afraid your men might destroy some clues?
You don't find proof sitting behind a desk. We're not in the habit of trampling things into the ground, even if we're not in the FBI.
No, of course not. That's not what I meant.
Tony, I don't want to see a single shit-stirring journalist within a mile of here. You got it?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Any witnesses?
None yet. Given the neighborhood, I'd be surprised if anybody saw anything. Listen, I'm a little busy here. Why don't we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Oh, no problem. I understand. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Be my guest. Hey, Jaden, you come and see me if you find anything, okay?
Sorry
On the
about
same
that.
team now.
What a weirdo. Gotta put back on my shades.
Harry County. Sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
God damn it. Right when you think you're getting somewhere, just smacks you in the face, doesn't it? Remember there was something over here. Oh, boo-hoo, your shoes in the mud. Who cares? Miles away, I'm an FBI.
Some orchid pollen. The concentration of pollen in the air is quickly decreasing because of the rain, but it gets higher in the direction of the body.
Interesting.
Harry, comment. The victim is lying on his back. No visible signs of violence.
Let's do this one first.
Superficial wound on the right thigh. Blood analysis suggests it could be post-mortem. Probably a scratch that occurred when the body was being moved. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion.
A small origami figure in the right hand. Fingers were probably closed after the time of death.
The victim is Jeremy Bowles. Declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file. An orchid was placed on the victim's chest.
That's weird. Check if there's anything else. Something here.
Harry, comment, sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
God damn it, policeman. Alright, well, I think I found everything for now. Because I don't know if he knew the guy, the name of the victim before, so.
I'm gonna leave. I see you in the office, right?
Okay. See you later.
And I don't know if there was something more we could do there, but wait, maybe there was. Again, I don't know if there was something. It didn't seem like there was something else, so I think we just need to look at the victim. That's pretty much it. Bat, insect, or butterfly? I mean, it looks a bit like a butterfly. But
Don't think, Ethan. Give me the first idea that pops into your head.
oh, well, alright, I didn't know that.
Butterfly.
I guess a wolf?
A wolf's head.
I mean, my first
Sharp
impression,
blades.
yeah, it was blades.
Death. Death.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
Don't tell me what I'm not responsible for.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
Which one was distance?
He's a very solitary kid, you know, very focused within himself. He's really close to his mother. With me, he's more distant.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
I stopped living at the same time Jason did. When that car ran into us.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
I sometimes have these blackouts. Times when I don't know what I'm doing. I recover consciousness sometime later, but I'm someplace else. And I have no idea how I got there. Do you think this could be related to the accident?
You suffered a massive concussion and were in a coma for 6 months. We really don't know what effect a shock like that can have on the brain. That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week.
Poor Ethan, man.
You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it should have been me instead of my son. Poor Ethan.
Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm alright.
How did things go at school today?
The teacher yelled at me for being late again. She's gonna send me home the next time it happens.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay?
Tell the teachers you can go fuck himself.
Do you want to eat something?
So.
I haven't been on a seesaw in a long time. What do you think?
Yeah!
Wait, now you want to play?
Come on, Dad, make me fly!
Wanna fly? It looks so weird the way he's doing it. Shit, I almost missed that. Seesaw just breaks. Hey Sean, better stay safe. There you go, we're bonding.
He seems to be having fun. It's been a long time since I've seen that smile. I'll find something else to do with him. What about that merry-go-round? I bet I can push you so fast you won't be able to stay on it.
Great!
Great. Let's go, Sean.
Go on, Dad, as fast as you can. Faster!
Listen, I'm
Faster!
trying.
Come
I'm
on!
trying.
Faster!
Shut up. Oh my god, this is such interactive gameplay.
Whoa! I think my head is spinning.
Good training for astronauts, though. You want to go play on the swing? I'll push you.
Okay.
I feel like he did lose his job. But I guess with the trauma and all that, like the accident, I guess that would make sense, right?
That was cool.
Looks like rain's coming. I think we better go.
Okay.
He got sad in like less than a second.
You know, sometimes I remember before. I mean, when Jason was still here. Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was before.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
I'm just gonna go around this. So
Come on, Dad, what are you doing?
I'm coming.
I had to take a long turn. Are we going home?
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket.
Ugh, god damn it. Fact is, I know what's gonna happen.
One, please. That's $1.
I didn't think that would actually. Oh god, hope he's alright. I don't know if I went right in the right direction. Sean!
Sean, where are you? Sean! Sean!
Oh my god, he's opening all the lights. Bro, like I know this is bad, like this whole thing that's happening, but fuck, this is awesome at the same time.
Sean!
Wait, did he just notice that? Whoever actually does that in real life is actually the biggest piece of shit. Oh, with the FBI again. Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
Wow. Just put on my glasses. I can. Oh god, bro, the police officer was seeing that, he's like, what the fuck?
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. Oh, cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jayden from the FBI is here.
Jayden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. We just have to get to the press conference. We have them every day now. Believe me, it's not always easy finding something to tell them. Fortunately, today we have some news. Have you met Lieutenant Blake yet?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get them well together. Do you know how to tie a knot in a necktie?
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done without the FBI on this one, but the press are all over us. This origami killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic. He leaves flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it, and we suddenly become the center of the universe.
I'm here to arrest a serial killer. With all due respect, sir, the rest of it, it's none of my business.
No, of course not. All I'm asking is that you make progress, and fast. The press want a perpetrator, and we're gonna have to serve him up on a silver platter. Not bad. Oh, go see Charlene. She'll show you to your office. Check in on the press conference if you're interested. It'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the club, Jayden.
I don't like him. For some reason, I just can't.
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
Wow.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Oh. Can we, like, do a montage of me, like, cleaning the place?
Okay, time to work.
Yeah, as I go back and forth, pacing. Who could this origami killer be? I wonder. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's a kid. Maybe it's an animal. Maybe it's an alien. It could be. You know, nobody can fold that perfect origamis. If I'm not able to, nobody can. Alright. Let's do this. My god, this chair looks old. Me too.
Step 1. Change the office.
So we have water, we have cloud, or we have space. Oh, we're on Mars. At least I think this is Mars. It actually looks cool. Yeah, we're keeping this. Just throw it all away.
Well, well. Looks like there's something new. Harry, comment. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line. It may be the killer's car.
Well, awkward.
No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on.
Damn.
A common species. That doesn't help much. The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
Can I geoanalysis this? Nope. That's rough.
Eight victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later. Drowned.
His accent's
in
weird,
rainwater.
but cool at the same time. Rainwater.
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
is.
The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier.
Interesting.
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on. The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Interesting. Oh wait, did I already did clues. I believe I did everything else, so...
Here we go again. I better go wash my face. I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's all right. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
Is everything all right, sir?
No one will see.
So I'm guessing it's the, it's his glasses that make him do that.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Mars. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about...
Well, because my school ends around 2, but I think his school...
5:30, I think. I'm not really sure.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
It was. Oh, wait, it was white, if I remember. It was beige.
A black coat. And a pair of pants.
That, I think, was black.
Black pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I went to sit on a bench a little way off. I didn't notice right away the carousel had stopped. That must have been when Sean disappeared.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I searched the whole neighborhood for him. I thought he couldn't have gone far.
Did Sean have any particular difficulties, Mr. Mars? Anything that might have caused him to run away?
Sure.
Sean is a sensitive child. Our relationship has been a little difficult recently.
Everything okay at school? Any particular problems between you and your wife?
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months. But Sean would not have gone off without telling his mother or me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight.
Damn it.
We'll contact you if we have any more
I
questions.
don't even think I saw the time. So I don't think there was
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple of hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
Wow.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the origami killer?
It's still too early to say, but it is a possibility.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason? I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say. I miss him so much.
Can I say something? Wow, you guys really have been separated. You don't even want to say anything to them. Oh, the best frickin' detective has returned. Am I gonna fight people again? Because that was the funnest part.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir. Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
Oh my God.
I also lost someone I loved. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about it.
The killer has kidnapped another victim. A 10-year-old boy. Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did anything to save my son. Now, please, to move along, sir.
Really? So because your son wasn't saved?
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of the store, to the right.
So because your son wasn't saved, you won't ask to save another one? Why is the music?
Good evening, sir. Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register. Don't fucking try anything. Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter. Shit, are you deaf or what? Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
No, sir. You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it. You cannot have it.
Hey, you! Come here!
I didn't know he was slow.
I said come here now! Don't move! Hands up! Put your fucking hands up or I'll shoot!
I'm sorry, Jesus.
Look, it's not worth it. Put the gun down and just walk away.
You giving me advice? I'll give you some fucking advice.
So what are you gonna do? Someone could walk in the store any minute and sound the alarm. You haven't got a chance of getting out of this.
The first guy to walk in here gets it right in the face. Fuck it, man, you're making me nervous. And when I'm nervous, there's no knowing what I'll do. Are you deaf? I said put your hands up.
No.
I'm warning you, I'll shoot.
No.
If you don't raise your fucking hands right now, you're dead. I'm not joking, man, I'll blow your fucking brains out.
Nope.
Don't move.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm just gonna go back for a second. I thought he was gonna shoot me, so I was hoping that I could just restart it and fix everything. You just continue and everything's gonna be fine. It's okay, I am the best detective in the world. We don't let crime like that get away, so we have to reset everything.
Don't move, sir. I'll call for an
Aw,
ambulance.
son of a bitch.
No, I'll be all right. Bullet just grazed my shoulder. Goddamn punk kid. Doesn't even know how to use a gun.
Thank you for helping me. I don't know what would have happened without you.
God damn it.
When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside. Inside the locker, I found this box. I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
Can I?
Please, take the box if it can be of any use to you at all. It did not help me to save Reza, but maybe it will help you find the other little boy.
God damn it,
Mr. Shelby. I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place.
Yeah, I'm no good at this game. I didn't think, like, he would actually just graze my shoulder. I thought it was generally just me where he shoots you and you have to restart, but I guess not. God damn it. I mean, he is fine. And I guess the store didn't lose his money, or... Who the fuck is this? Oh yeah, this is the fourth person we're gonna play as. I don't remember what she is. I think she's like a journalism, something like that. Streaming for. Really? Can you not tell me how long I've been streaming for? Let's see. I have been streaming for, oh, it's 30 minutes on it.
I shouldn't take those damn pills again. Goddamn insomnia. I'm totally exhausted, but I just can't sleep. If I try to stay busy, it might actually help me get to sleep. A hot drink is what I need. A hot shower. That'll create the magic of sleep. I really need sleep. How hard can it be to fall asleep?
With insomnia? Very hard. My friend has insomnia, so...
2:47 a.m. Always the same time. Maybe I'll go to bed and give the sleep thing one more shot.
No, nah. We're not gonna... Oh, wait, it's just water. Oh, I thought it was like... Can I have some? No? Too late? Okay, cool. What? Excuse me. You want to go, punk? I will fight you. Alright, fine. Where's the shower? We'll go take a shower and then we're gonna head off to bed. What's that sink? Man, I think we're fine. Why? You have an apartment, and why is there 3 shower heads? That's my question. Oh, okay. Children, look away just in case. I like how they're just... That's how they cover it. Oh my god. Oh, alright. Cool. I hope I don't get demonetized. And now my mom's calling. Sorry about that, guys, and let's hope YouTube doesn't close this video off with all that bit of nudity. I mean, look, I don't think it's that bad. There's definitely a lot worse that could have been shown. I'm not gonna lie. Like the boobs that you just saw, that's. I bet if like a guy that's fat, because you know how if guys are fat, they have like man boobs. I bet if that was shown on YouTube, that would be fine. Yet, if it's a girl's boobs, apparently that's not fine. And I can sort of understand why, but at the same time, like, stop. There's no point. It's there, and at least it didn't show anymore. Besides, I'm streaming this, so I couldn't exactly censor it. What's the matter? Wait, what? Gotta go close the door, that goddamn wind. Don't know how I got in, no windows open, but whatever.
There's someone here. There's someone in the apartment.
You don't say.
The phone on the desk. I could call for help. The front door. It's the only way out. If I can reach it, I still have a chance.
Grab the phone. Where the phone was supposed to be here. Alright, go. Go. Really? You don't know who I am. I am the best. Wow, alright. There's two of them. That's unfair. That's unfair. In the balls. Oh. Oh, this is happening. Oh. God damn it. Stop hurting me. I am the best fighter in the world. There's three? Oh, getting up. Pressing these aren't enough. I just bit it. It's here. Right. Oh shit. No, wait, I'm sorry. Okay, wait. I just said things couldn't get any worse. Please stop this. What? Oh my god. Oh. Don't know who I am, motherfuckers. Please. Come on. You know, I'm not alright with that. I'm not alright with that. Bro, I did all of that just for me to... No, I am supposed to be the victor in my dreams. Not you. Leave me alone. Ethan. Yes. My baby boy.
When the parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them, they cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again.
Is there a reason I'm doing this? Locker ticket.
I have to get out of here and find out what this ticket is about.
Is this my car? Oh, it is.
Gonna have to make it through the crowd. I can't take crowds. Just can't handle it.
Come on, Ethan, you can do this.
I can't make it. Too many people. Too many people.
God damn it. What? Oh, 'cause I didn't fast enough? Come on. Okay, hurry, Ethan. Hurry. 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 Hurry.
Jason!
Oh my god, no, stop. Out of my way.
Dad!
Oh, wait, what?
Jason!
There you are.
Dad! Jason!
Dad!
Jason!
Dad! Dad!
Jason!
Dad!
Jason!
Dad!
Jason!
Dad!
Everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong with them?
Line 18, box number 3.
The same box as the retail store. If it's might be retail store. Probably is. VIP. Lucky Locker. Wait, how do they let you pass? What the hell? Don't you have to go with some sort of machine? Have a metal detector machine? Or is that just coming in? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Virtual curse, save your son. Joe's garage and parking lot.
Help! Dad!
Sean.
Where are you? I'm so cold. Dad! Dad!
Go to prepare. Very far. I promise you that. 5 origami figures. Each figure is a trial. Each trial provides letters. The letters reveal an address. Take the gun. Sean. I mean Ethan. God damn it. Yes, he took the gun. That's my boy.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here.
Continue, Jaden.
Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Oh, great. Must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
The more clues we get, the more we can reduce the zone. We can then cross-check it with our list of suspects and identify the killer.
Identify the killer.
One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
God damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find him.
The killer is no ordinary murderer. He is intelligent, organized, and methodical. You won't find him by patrolling the streets.
Tell me, Agent Jaden, did you get your vast experience on the job, or did you just fucking read about it in some school book?
I came here to find a killer. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. With or without your help.
Fucking asshole! That's enough! You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours. No answer. We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
There is now.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
Call the cops.
But you are the... Well, that's interesting.
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices. Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him. Real twisted.
Things, that's for sure. The Bible. He even slept on a good bed. He slept on a mattress, a bed frame or anything.
It's stifling in here. Those windows haven't been opened in years. All the signs of a mystical obsessive neurosis compounded by a persecution complex. You don't have to be a profiler to see he's not a killer. We're wasting our time here. The guy's taking a break from reality, holed up here in this crazy apartment.
Alright, I don't think there's anything else.
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jayden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk. Nathaniel, do you remember where you were last Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.?
Here? I was here. I was praying. All day.
Was there anybody with you?
No. No, I was alone.
Where do you work, Nathaniel? You have a job?
My sole occupation is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
That's interesting.
Why all the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down. I'm preparing for the end of the world.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices? We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
What does he say to you, Nathaniel?
Blake, what are you doing?
I can't talk about it. You mustn't talk about it.
Back off.
He
That's
orders you to
enough.
go and find
Leave
new
him
prey,
alone.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
He needs more and more.
No, leave him alone.
No! You mustn't mention him. You'll bring him here.
He told you to go and find that kid in the park. The voices tormented you all night long. You wanted them to stop, didn't you,
Curtis,
Nathaniel?
shit! Are you out of your mind?
Stop! Stop! That's enough!
So you obeyed them, to make them stop. You took that boy with you and you drowned him. Isn't that right?
No! Stop! Stop!
You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess, you bastard?
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to Earth to destroy us.
For Christ's sakes, shoot!
You're not gonna kill the Antichrist with a revolver, Nathaniel. He's much too powerful for that.
Antichrist, my ass! Get that gun out of my face!
Gently put the gun down on the floor.
Team, you shall regret confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
Reassured.
I'm here to help you, Nathaniel. To get rid of the voices in your head, but you have to trust me.
Christ all-powerful, defend us in our battle with the forces of evil. Protect us from the cunning and wiles of the demon. May God Almighty manifest the power of His empire, and may divine power cast Satan and all the other spirits that prowl the world in search of souls
I don't know if I should shoot him.
depths of hell.
Enough, Nathaniel! Put the gun down! Immediately! Back away, slowly. Now drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel.
Oh, it worked. Nobody's gonna die on my count.
Put your hands on your head. Turn around.
Wait,
I shot him.
Yep. Looks like you did.
Wait, no, I mean...
It was only a crucifix.
Oh,
Can't say I'll miss him. Come on, let's go.
Oh, why? Oh, you dick game. God damn it. That's annoying.
No answer. Baby screaming inside. Not a promising start.
So mad right now. So mad.
Mrs. Bowles? Anybody home? Oh, Jesus. Wait a minute. This letter. Holy fuck. I hope she hasn't...
Hello, little cutie. Oh? You looking for your mama? Hang on, baby. First, I gotta find Mama. Come on, I have to search the house. Maybe it's not too late. Mrs. Bowles? Mrs. Bowles, are you there?
Oh, come on. You're the best freaking detective in the world. Let's go.
Oh, shit. Mrs. Bowles! Mrs. Bowles, can you hear me? Wake up! Wake up!
I'll not let another person die on my watch.
I'm gonna call an ambulance.
No, I don't want to go to the hospital. Please.
Okay. You got something around here I can dress this wound with?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, don't move. I'll be right back.
Hold on, let me just wash my hands first.
Let's see. I need this, and this, and this. I'm here for you, Susan. You'll be all right. I'll take care of you. Ah, I need more. Still bleeding. Stay with me, Susan. Susan. Not perfect.
Wait, no.
But it'll do.
I thought it was gonna be a 1. Really hate how this is happening to me right now. I'm losing my shit.
There, I done what I can. That should stop the bleeding. Well, luckily the wounds aren't too deep. Hey, how are you feeling? Okay?
My baby. My baby needs me.
Right. You stay there. I'll take care of the baby. Okay?
So wait.
Do you know what to do? With a baby, I mean.
I'm a private eye. There's nothing I can't do.
Her name is Emily.
Gotcha.
Alright. Jacksonville, that's her name, alright. What's up, little Alexa? Wait, now I have to go wash my hands. So what's the connection with her and him? Like,
Hi there, Emily.
when do you know he had to come here?
So, what seems to be the problem, huh? Oh! Going by the smell, I got a pretty good idea.
Welcome to Baby Simulator. Oh my god, shut up.
Okay. How do you do this again?
Oh.
There you go, fresh new baby. That should feel better. Right, Emily?
It's Alexa. God damn it.
Hey, what's the matter? I thought we solved the problem.
I thought we solved the problem. Come on, I'm walking. Let me just pace back and forth for a second.
I guess I better warm this thing up. Maybe she's hungry. Of course. Now I know why you're crying, my little peachy poo. Mother shall be to the rescue.
My God, don't ever say that again.
Maybe she's hungry. Maybe she's hungry. Maybe she's hungry.
It's ready, sir. I know it was ready.
Oh, Emily, are you hungry? Huh? You hold on. I'll just tilt this bottle a little bit so you don't choke. Oh, good job, Emily. You're feeling good now, right? Now, I'm gonna rock you very gently so you can have a nice little snooze. Okay? All right.
Oh, God. Stop making me do the slow ones. God damn it, God damn it.
Right. That's about the limit of my maternal powers. Poor kid. Life ain't gonna be easy for her.
Thanks for looking after my baby. I didn't want to leave her. I just couldn't cope anymore. Just not having Jeremy around. He was such a good boy. Can't understand why anyone would want to hurt him.
Do you take care of this baby on your own? Doesn't Jeremy's father live with you anymore?
He disappeared. The day after Jeremy. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he couldn't take it. Ever since I've had to look after Emily all on my own, and I couldn't do it anymore.
I understand. Did your husband say anything before he disappeared? Did he leave a note or something?
No. He left the house without a word, and there was just a cell phone.
A cell phone?
Yeah, I found a cell phone in his dresser. I'm sure it wasn't his. I'd never seen it before. I tried to turn it on, but it didn't work.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, it's in a drawer in the living room. You can have it if you'd like. I'm sure it's of more use to you than to me.
Do you have any family or anybody to help you?
Yeah. My mother. I didn't want to ask her for anything. We don't really get along. But I guess I'm out of options.
Well, look after yourself. And Emma.
I will. I promise.
Good luck, Emily. You take care of your mother.
Well, I guess we're out of here. We're back with the baby boy, Ethan. I'll have to find his baby boy, Sean.
Excuse me? Hey!
Oh! Huh. Sorry. Didn't see you. What can I do you for?
I'd like to get my car.
He knows something about this. He has to.
Hey, you're a pretty patient guy, you are. That car's been there for 2 years. We took it out for a drive every month and checked the tires and batteries, just like you said. Here, it's the 3rd floor
Thanks.
down. The service elevator is... Ah, you have yourself a good one, Chief.
Go, Ethan. My baby boy.
Your destination is 4 miles from here. Leave the parking lot and take the first right. Reached your destination. Are you ready to show your courage in order to save your son? Listen carefully. Take the highway and drive against the traffic for 5 miles. If you haven't reached your destination in 5 minutes, you will have failed.
I can do it. I'd do anything to save my son. If I succeed, I'll get more letters from the hangar. It's my only need. No turning back now.
Let's do this.
I've got to do it. For Sean's sake. I have no choice.
Go! That's my boy. Wrong way, my ass. Let's do this. The best driver in the whole world.
I can do this. Come on. Go.
Jesus.
You still have 4 miles to go before you reach your destination.
Oh. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Move! I was turning my controller.
You still have 3 miles.
I'm so scared.
Reach your destination.
I don't know what to do.
You still have 2 miles to go before you reach your destination.
Come on. Move out of the goddamn way. Move out of the way. Come on.
But the policemen are right there.
You still have 1 mile to go before you reach your destination.
We can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this.
Oh, fuck. God.
Oh, fuck. Oh, there you go, we lost
Fuck.
it. Oh, you dig. You dig. You dig. You dig. We know I did that.
Destination reached. Please press the screen. Destination reached. Please press the screen. Destination reached. Please press the screen. Destination reached. Your reward is in the glove compartment. The key is inside the GPS. Your reward is in the glove compartment. The key is inside the GPS. Your reward is in the glove compartment. The key is inside the GPS. Your reward is in the glove compartment.
The key is inside the GPS.
The car could blow up at any second. Get
I
out,
know.
fast!
Compartment. The key is inside the GPS. Your reward is in the glove compartment. The key is inside the GPS. Your reward is in the glove compartment. The key is inside the GPS. Your reward is in the glove compartment.
My God.
The key is inside the GPS. Your reward is in the glove compartment.
Why won't you grab it? Wait, no, it was showing me the wrong way, but it was up? Wait, what? Oh my God, I hate how it's upside down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry, hurry. Wait, what? I have to hold it. Come on, 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 come on. No! Oh my God. Oh. It was upside down. I was so confused. Like, ah. Unnecessarily stressful. Yeah, I'm back with her. I am a good driver. For the most part, anyway. I think I missed like 3. Like that. And hopefully this will be fixed. See you guys in the next one. Peace.